There was a book that was published several years ago on, well, you can call it the browning of America, America becoming less white, more non-white. And the central premise of this book was Democrats are in great shape because as the country becomes more racially diverse, as it becomes more brown, it's only going to produce more Democratic voters. And the book wasn't even talking about illegal immigration, none of that. It was just talking about the fact that simply as a result of differential birth rates, and of course, to some degree, legal immigration, the country is becoming less white. However, and here's the big story that we're getting to, there have been a spate of recent surveys that have shown, not one survey, but many, that Trump has essentially wiped out the Democratic advantage with non-white voters. Right now, and this is confirmed in a New York Times poll last week, shows Biden leading Trump by less than 10 points among non-white Americans. So he was winning non-white Americans by 50 points. That is now down to 10 points. And so the question then becomes, who are the voters that are moving over to the Trump column? Interestingly, it's not Asian Americans. The one group that you would think has the most natural attachment to the Republican Party that has been voting in the wrong party for reasons of just wanting to be one of the gang, accepted, part of the cultural mainstream. This group is actually sticking with Biden, at least so far. The groups that are moving over are the Latinos and the blacks. And interestingly, the Latinos are moving over, men and women, both, although men more. And for the blacks, the movement is more concentrated among black males. Now, the other thing that's interesting is that younger blacks and Latinos are more likely to be moving to the Republican camp. This is, by the way, the opposite of what's happening in white voters. For white voters, you can consistently predict that younger whites are more likely to be Democratic. They're more likely to be liberal. And so the millennials, the Gen Z types, these are the people the Democrats are trying to mobilize. But